big thing for me to open up to, like, my heart to you, like, it really is. And part of it for me is fear. Okay, because I'm just thinking, like, was I being silly for doing that? Anyway, that's what I was thinking, that was really stupid to do that, and I would never.
Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sam Ola. If you have not subscribed to my channel, the first thing I want you to do is first go down there and just click subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon so that you can get updates. Now, today is day 16 in the Big Brother house, and it has really been interesting. I can tell you that out of all the days, I mean since day 1 to day 16, today is the best day. I can tell you that I enjoyed. I don't know about the other days that are coming, but at least from day 1 to day 16, I can tell you that I really love. Although it rained during the day, but at least, you know, all things that happened between time they woke up. Let me just give you like the summary. Like when they woke up, went to the gym, and after then they were love in money and some other things. And I think there was a time where I said they singing with melody and something like that. Then they later talked about how to deal with guys before 30 lyrical challenge comes in. Then another thing that now happened, that they were just fighting because of the lyrics. I'm going to talk about that too. And that thing that happened between Diane and I don't want to understand. Is it okay? We will deal about that. Kadoni's predicament is another case in which happened today. Just see and eat it, and that final thing that I'm like, what is it called me? I called that called me. Well, don't worry, I'm going to give you all as in. I go prepare you guys as everything they go of day 16. So let's start. Should I first give you this video? Okay, I will play a video now. Watch it and I will get back to you.
And 100% lead. Like
I mean, I know now. You don't want to
genuinely, like, you can't allow people see you as prodigal, and you cannot even accept that title, because what is it that you're doing that you've not done anything?
No, you know when a guy wants you, he's ready to chase. Yeah. Especially when he has money, makes it easier for him. Yeah. So the whole time where you're offering money, chasing with money, I'll collect your money.
Okay. Are we all going off the assumption that your boyfriend is broke?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is your boyfriend aware that someone's paying you to your bank account?
Yes, that's question 1B.
Like, even date or not dating, outside the house, me and him will run things. It's not like, I don't know, like, I would like to hang out with him.
I understand now. You don't need to
expatiate. It's an OG.
You don't need to expatiate.
Housemates, Big Brother is enjoying the healthy conversations in the house this morning. You should continue your conversations, but you must now sing your every word instead of just speaking. Housemates, Big Brother presents you a special challenge courtesy of Pepsi. The challenge is for each housemate to memorize their chosen lyrics and simply sing along to their part of a song whenever the song is played.
He's still talking. Don't say let her talk now. If I don't want to release, I won't release it. If you don't want to, it's fine. Nah, let her talk. She's talking. Calm down. She's talking. Let her talk. She's talking. Shut the fuck up! What is it?
What if one fella not fail am? Why you tell everybody? Now talk pass. They try to stop me. We organize something and nobody will organize. How hard is this thing?
We have to do things like we're smart people here. We're not dumb. We all came here because of we're all unique people according to them. Do you understand? So we have to prove it to them.
Now because of you, I get goosebumps all over.
This feeling got me falling all over. He get the something they do for a body all over.
I like somebody. I do like that person. I might not even if I try to withdraw back or I'm not talking to that person, doesn't mean that I'm not looking out for that person regardless of whatever is happening.
I just want to let you know, like, this is a really big thing for me to open up to, like, my heart to you, like, it really is. And part of it for me is fear. Okay, because
we get back to started. All of them, they went for their exercises, and after that, he said something. He said he has been taking smoothly. So he said he has been taking it for quite some time. This morning he made some and he gave some to all the other housemates. Some people put their own inside the freezer, and there was early morning guy. Well, okay, I could remember. there was a time that she was trying to blend the smoothies, and this girl was talking to him. I was talking like she was telling him that she had never seen cucumber as long as that. I was just like, cucumber, is it the same cucumber? Okay, I've seen my mouth. I'm not talking about that again. It was just like a very funny thing. And she was like looking somehow like, you better keep quiet. They are not really talking. And it was really a very nice time. And another thing that happened in the morning was the G. So Toyo was washing clothes. Tony was there too. He was sipping tea. Just talking about a lot of things that has happened. I think they are talking about the reminiscence of their past. Like Toyo guy could be not kidding. I was talking about himself like being on to go, became a veteran on to go. Talking about that time in which we have BBM, the pin of the BBM without even in BlackBerry. Just don't let me laugh about that. Apart from that, it was even talking about how they have been able to meet people, and after that, they now start talking about movies, good movies. They talked about this guy, Sam Dede, like this Akaba. You know that song, that Akaba. They talked about this guy, Vuga, Francis Lu, Tony Umez. Like, so another thing you are talking about, whenever you want to see a playboy, there are some people that you will see. I rather see J Mike and Sinua. Those are the people that you've always seen. The gist was just getting Dan just came in like maybe I don't know whether she's interested, like maybe I just girl sharp because she's enjoying the gist, like she wants to just come to be with them, and this here also what they are saying. So they talked about how they were always using pen to roll cases, and it was just like, at least the conclusion of everything is that anything can change. Like people can change, people can trend and not trend again. But they were just making a particular something to some people that like they was trending then, they are still trending now. I think he talked about Jimai, about this two is a very, I don't know what I would call it. There was a day that if you want to hire most of those guys now, like their prices are very, very expensive. And like it was like there was a time maybe it was in his birthday and Ketan Shaw sent a birthday wishes to him, and like I was just very happy. Like Ketan Shaw, like it was just, so later said that even there was a time he had to date a celebrity, sorry, a girl that resembled a celebrity, so that whenever I see that girl we be thinking that that celebrity that he's dating. You know, just talking about music too, some of the music they have enjoyed listening to, like Sound of Music. This guy that he has no choice, that he should just stick to his gym, that should not try music at, although in the later on we'll see the repercussion of that. After then they talked about old songs like Cyclops, some other songs of the old Game of Thrones, like the lessons that the guys learn, that in life anybody can fuck up, and for you to protect, and sometimes the person you need to protect, like the guy that's supposed to protect her wasn't around. He was even thinking that, this guy, they talked about King of Boys too and some other movies. So he continued making his smoothies and distributing it all around, and Tasha and Sheyi, they are in the kitchen. Later on they chef with the ladies, they're inside the room. Diane was there, Mercy was there, Tasha was there, and Tema. I started gisting, talking like the color they like. I think Mercy was saying that she likes white, maybe black. The long run, the ladies were just talking. I think maybe they should even get white for Jeff. Like, which one did you prefer? Maybe someone in the entertainment industry or not. And like Mercy said, she doesn't want to marry a celebrity, that she will prefer a businessman, someone that will not be she's also into. Like she doesn't want a celebrity at all. Just give her business. And the ladies later now advised Jeff that if he wants to get anybody, that the lady should not be quiet because they think he's quiet, and him having someone that is quiet might not really be good for him. I was saying if she's in a relationship, that she wants someone that will be calling her, always telling her some things, and all those stuff. So Jeff was just even saying that I can even be online and not even talk to his girl, like maybe mostly. And also he was talking about like if a girl is calling him constantly, like it might be like she's choking him, like she's just choking him, like. Okay. And Jeff now said, well, he thinks it's all about trust, if the trust is there, then he doesn't. To Jeff, what he said is that lack of communication does not mean lack of trust, so that he might not really communicate with her like that. Once the trust is there, I think he even talked about the kind of relationship we had in the past.
As they were discussing this one, another thing is going on in the other room.
Fraud, she was there also. For Fraud was talking about his experience, that his stepmom and his mom, that like when he was young he had challenges with his father and everything, like that. There was a time he was very sick and his dad just came to his house, like they were living in the same building, like just came to his own apartment and just tell him that drop the money with the accountant and stuff like that. Like he said, told his dad that he's very sick, and his dad was just like, what do you mean? That his dad just threw something on him and he was sick, and like he just had to run to the kitchen and he took knife that he said he would kill himself, that if his father moved closer to him that he will kill himself. Then his father even told him that he doesn't need to kill himself, that if he could give him the knife, that him himself will kill him. Like if that is the case, he said he gave the knife, like, and the father wanted to stab him, like his hand was shaking, so he just dropped it and left. And the father now told him that he must not return to that house. By then he now had to go to his store, he had to go to his shop in Aba. He told his boys to carry some of his goods and everything because his dad has threatened, and he said he got information that his dad said coming to close his shop, his boys to come in the night and pack some of his goods, and he said that is how he some of his goods and left the rest in the shop and just left. But that was how he left everything in Aba and moved to trade fair in Lagos. Even he had to be escorting with Alakija. That was how he just lost control. Not even talk with him for long. Now, like after some years, that is now okay. He has become. He's not living in Lekki. Like is that just called that he's in Lagos and he called his mom. His mom said no. I just said he's in Tony, that he should come and see him. Tony. He got there, like he was very afraid. He said he was even very afraid for his life. Like I had to call two of his friends to accompany him because he doesn't know whether his dad wants to kill him or not. That when he saw his dad, he saw that he's blind. Wow, that he had to be taking him all around. He had to take him to hospital, different hospitals. They were able to take good care of him. I had to take him to St. Nicholas Hospital, take him to Eye Foundation. When the cost of expenses of the hospital was not like too much, going from home, so he had to take his dad to his Lekki house. And during that period that his dad was in Lagos, that he was the one paying all the medical bills. But he has no choice, that it is his dad. There is nothing he can do. I cannot even think about that and use that one to react to him. After then, his dad now went back to Aba. He could not believe that his dad did not even call him for one, just to thank him. Like he was just like that. What we hear is that himself and his stepmom has reconciled. And it was even the stepmom that tried him with wounding something in the back of the head. That was how he lost consciousness and he had a problem with his eyesight. So it was just like, what was the meaning of all this? That this same woman that he has gone back to reconcile with, like, and the dad did not call him for everything, like he did not even thank him and everything. When he even have to tell his mom said she has told him not to just leave his father. Like there's nothing he could. So he said after like a year after then, he should not be angry. His dad was just apologizing that he regretted being a polygamy because he entered into polygamy. So like said his dad now pray for him, thank him, appreciate everything he has done. Now said he told his dad that if he wants everything to just be, that he wants him to apologize to his mom and they should reconcile with each other. Now said he arranged for it and told his father to come to Lagos, and he also informed his mom too. Like his mom was not even aware that his mom was not aware of something like that. I think his dad came. Yes, he told me. He said his dad came to Lagos for medical checkup. So he said just invited his mom. Like when the mom just got, what is this? Like just started crying. Like they just started crying. Both of them like a kind of reconciliation. Like they cannot even be talking. They were just kind of like babies. Like actually his mom wanted to do like, but that's a kind of thing that happened with first love. You know. The mom later told him that the wife, I mean that his stepmom, was actually his mom's secretary. It was not like it was his mom's secretary that his dad now later married, and that was stepmom. So like he just, and they forgive themselves, settle the matter, and just like okay, very close to both his dad and his mom, and at least that is very good. He's even saying all because of Ike. He said he doesn't need anybody, like he doesn't need a father, he doesn't want a mom. He's like, because he's having problems, it's just like he has no choice. He was not given a scenario that even what will happen after the 90 days and Ike was the champion, and who will be the people that will be with him? Is it his cousins or something? Like they cannot be like his parents, his real family being with him, that he needs to reconcile with parents, and that was how they were able to end their own gist at their own side. Back to the house, Jeff and Mercy's and all those other ladies inside the room. I was just like, okay, fine. what will now happen? Like if you have now have a boyfriend and your boyfriend is now choosing another lady, do you know what Mercy said? She will kill him. Like really, you will kill your guy because that's the same thing that is happening also to them. So the whole issue was now talked about like what will happen assuming you have a girlfriend or sorry, you have a boyfriend that is broke and there's one chairman somewhere one that is ready to give you money, like take money, like just be taking money. That will you tell your boyfriend that will you collect the money? And let's say she will collect the money. Why won't she? But she will not even tell the guy. So they all agree. The all ladies agree that that they will collect the money. So after then they are now talking about guys bro, the other guy is ready to spend money on him. She will collect the money and they know that at least you collect the money. And you can ask them the question that what will you tell your boyfriend? What will you tell him? Will you tell him that you are collecting money from another person? Like I tell him, them I not tell him, and like okay. So the talk has just been generating a lot of back and forth. The guys, I think there was a time Sheyi was made mention that assuming that they should reverse it now, that assuming is the guy, that the guy is broke but he has a girlfriend. Girlfriend knew that he's broke but he just saw him buying some new researches, buying perfumes, spending much money on the girl. And the girl now asked him that, where are you getting the money? And he now said it is his sugar mommy that is giving him the money. That what will the girl think? Like will she think that there's nothing, that he's just collecting the money and nothing is happening? Like because if a lady can be collecting money from a guy and nothing is happening, so that means the same thing, the guy should be able to collect the money from his sugar mommy and nothing will be happening. It got to a point that Mike has no choice than to go and call Kat, come and hear what they are saying and say your own. As far as Tasha is concerned, she just said at least her own. Like if it is her boyfriend though, she will tell her everything. So by the time Mike brought Kathy in, Kathy just talked about her own point that it does not make sense. That was how the old disagreement started between Kathy and Tasha in the house. Like they just started screaming, like everybody give yourself the comment, at least let somebody talk, let someone talk. All of you cannot be talking like they just put Tasha on hot seat. So Ford was just saying that as far as it's concerned, that is a slap on his own face. If a lady is collecting money from one chairman and is not spending that money inside there, that he cannot accept that. So no longer after Big Brother just called them and like as they're having the conversation, Big Brother just said all of you sharing the whole discussion, they want them that since the title for the week is I want them to do something, that as they are talking, that I want them to change everything they are doing to music. So everything they were saying, talking, they will just be doing everything with music, like picking it, like turning it to music, just be using it. That was when I know that there are some people that are very nice and not very nice voice, like but I think I love Capricorn voice. But what guy that Mike is saying, sorry, I'm not saying it. Like, and what Big Brother told them was like, Big Brother sounded that they should begin singing and just talking with their song. And what will happen is that none of them, it is until the buzzer stops that they can stop singing and now be talking. So later the buzzer just sounded and they all stopped. After they now proceeded to go, and so after the buzzer stopped sounding, they still carry that matter. That same matter. They carry them to their dining. But Alpha, what is that? Kaka and Dedoni, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing on the bed? So after they just like at least they continued. The sounded again and they started. They were just singing some very. They sang that food driver. You don't eat my car to the Tetula, using their own song. But wait, what I'm saying, it's raining. Yes, it's raining over there. It's also raining here. Oh, okay. So that means Big Brother house. Hope I'm not. Yes, now can't be far from where I am. I'm in the Keja. Yes, it will not be far. It might even be that. It's not that this is beside my house. So let's continue our gist. There's the reason. So it got to a point by which even Biggie was tired of their songs and like their voices just back. Some of them shout so that they could continue what they have been doing before, which is their normal conversation. So as Biggie said that they just continuation of what they have started saying today. They now have two school of thoughts, and like some people that believe in love and there are some people that believe in relationship. But as you all know, there's no way that love can win it. Tema and Jackie, they could not even come to any decision, and like actually it was even Tasha that really surprised me too. Like she just said like point blank that she doesn't really have any problem collecting any money from anybody. Like if you offer me money while I'm in a relationship with someone else, me I will collect them. Like I will collect them, and even after she's done, she will block you. Simple. That's just what she said. Like they were asking her that, like, because actually Jeff asked her that how will you like talk about the money and everything that you have been collecting from someone, tell the person she's dating that somebody else is giving her money, And she said, well, she will definitely tell the person, but Mike wasn't buying it at all. So actually, they were unable to conclude on anything as far as that one is concerned. Let's go now to the task of the week. So the challenge of the week is memorize 5 songs. They are going to memorize it, and for the next 2 days, they are going to be wearing Pepsi attire, like their t-shirt. They are all be wearing branded materials, like the shoes, the t-shirt, and the cap, and everything. For the 2 days. So, and like they should also use Pepsi bottle as their micro. So, and the task was that they are going to list 5 songs in which Big Brother will play for them, and each one of them they are going to divide the lyrics of the songs to 17 pieces, and they'll be shared between 17 of them, and each one of them will have a particular number. So as they are getting to that number, they are going to be singing it. So it will be an individual task and also a collective task, because as someone is singing first his part, so as his part is finishing, another person will start to do. Like song that they will be battling for. One, All Over by Tiwa Savage, All Over, One Baby by Davido, Your Case by Tenny, and Green Light by DJ Copy and Techno. So those are the 5 that they will be singing, and as they started the whole task, it was just, so as we all know, as they were trying to memorize their part to just get their line, that was how problem started. They started shouting, now mashallah, he has no, just, but firstly it was between the ladies, because they were trying to know how to sort the whole music, and what they later now agreed was like they shared everything within each other, and Esther, which is the head of the house, had to collect them each number by number. So she will just ask who is with number 1. She'll collect everything and give it to the person with that has 1. So that's how they were able to share it, and at least Big Brother will be playing the songs. He will be playing the songs randomly. So as they are playing it, they will be using it to sing along. And so because there are some language differences there are some people that don't really understand Yoruba very well, and some people that they are speaking Igbo in the song, and maybe some of the housemates didn't understand the language very well, so they just have to memorize. So that was how the evening challenge was able to go about, and in the long run they were able to like arrange themselves according to their numbers. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 17, and they're able to like do their rehearsal. The whole issue that everyone now talked about was what happened in the night, as in okay. Okay. Should I first show you a list of okay, don't worry. Let's begin both together. So later in the evening, Kafi was talking with Mashallah, as in she was just saying about her mind, like how she's not feeling very good because of the distance between her and Gedoni. Remember that Gedoni was the partner she selected that time. So Mashallah now had to tell her that, well, he himself noticed that both of them have not really been really good something that, and he has even told Gedoni to address the issue, as in to talk with Kafi with. So Kafi had no choice than to go and meet Gedoni, like that. She just have to address the issue and asking him like what is really going on, like why have they been dancing since Sunday. And remember, it was really evident today during the afternoon when they are trying to memorize their line, as every other person was even trying to help Kafi to understand her own space. We could just see that Gedoni was just nowhere to be found. He was just absent. We could not just see him. And Kapi was thinking that maybe it was because she opened up that she's really interested in Gedoni. Maybe that's the reason why she gave her space like that. Actually, Kapi was even thinking that maybe Gedoni was using her to overcome the affairs between him and Kimopra now that she's gone. So, well, Gedoni was just like, what really happened was that he always had issues with his past relationship, that he always gets misunderstood easily by people, and he also said, well, that maybe it was even the rain as making his move to just be like that, and he promised her that she know worry, that we will look for her to just palliate. It won't make her feel that way. As we are just talking about it, I can't imagine as in Kafi just burst into tears. But just like maybe she's emotionally attached to him, and another thing I would just see that both of them are just cuddling each other. And so that was just how everything. And later on, the guys now later went back to their rooms. They are trying to put marks in their Pepsi stuff, the clothes, the bags, the shoes, so that they can differentiate it. Like I told you, I'm going to be giving you odds, as in like peppering you guys about thank God at least I have enough time now, and I'll be able to like give you the updates. Today is day 16, and tomorrow will be another great day, because tomorrow they are going to be listening to the song to the instrumental alone without the song for the Thursday that they will do the present. So we are still going to see. Let's see what Gotv said about him, like he will not let that kind of something between him and Kapi, like let's be looking at that one too. And also tomorrow, I think we should be watching out to Ike and Mercy. At least we know something has started going on. Fine. So Danny, we are looking at you. We are looking at that thing, that funny thing where they just sit on guys' lap. We go resolve that issue. And Esther, well done. I really love the way you are really putting the house. Like, another thing I want to talk about, like, see, who do you think will get evicted on like Fraud, Jeyi, Toyo, Sasha, and Mike? So, which among you guys are going home on Sunday? Don't worry, watch out. By tomorrow, I'm going to give you another update tomorrow. Thank you, and don't forget, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do that right now. And another thing is that you can share this video with some of your friends, especially those people that you know that they are not really following as such. So thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Nice to tell someone that is up for edition to start telling me to give you my coins in case something. I don't mean it. I don't mean it like that. But well, she was always where is the coins now?
I didn't know she did all of that though.
I told them I was so really.
Abala said she was played. It's sad though. I really like that. I didn't know she did all of these things. I really did like her.
She's not a bad person.
You know, like she was playing a game.
No, she's not. You're not really a bad person, but because if you keep saving at the girls, that means you safe.
I didn't see anybody here when I came here. I didn't see any fucking body. Mic, so you I didn't see anybody. I was here.
No, I don't really say anything you want to talk, you always talk out. Either your feelings or one thing, you always talk about.
No, I did blunt.
I've noticed that one.
I did very blunt.
Okay, I tell you, it's a shake it. Because they say, yeah, Diane is there. Yeah, I tell her, shake it, say, I don't know your direction again.
That is straight.
I just laugh, so me, I don't say, you not get shot, you always talk.
Straight. I genuinely and 100% like her.
I mean, I know now, you don't want to
genuinely
tell me.
like.
You don't need to tell me. It's just sometimes people that are really genuinely like
they might not reciprocate. And
at the time they want to do it, but it might be too late.
And I totally understand.
So I don't really.
Straight up, it's clear. If we were dating before this other person came, straight up, I'll still be my boyfriend.
And you collect money. Will you collect
if you
money?
offer, straight up, I'll collect.
But you collect money, how will you attend to him? Because you definitely make
No, you know when a guy wants you, he's ready to chase.
Yeah.
Especially when he has money, makes it easier for him.
Yeah.
So the whole time where you're offering money, chasing with money, I'll collect your money.
Okay, are we all going off the assumption that your boyfriend is broke?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is your boyfriend aware that someone's paying you to your bank account?
Yes, that's question 1B.
I just said I would prefer, but if we're broke together, we grow together and become rich together.
Simple.
Like for me.
What did I say right now?
No, you contradicted yourself. You contradicted yourself. Because you said you take the money. Kathy had a point. On top of what you said, this is all contradiction, by the way, because you've already said you would take money, and that's not growing with your man. Simple. No, I couldn't eat off someone else's dime and knowing that I'm being pimped too. You're being pimped.
You could be fucking the girl and you won't even know. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is just leave your self-respect.
I have a girlfriend. I am broke. And there's a sugar mommy that is toasting me with all this money. Bam. And I don't tell my girlfriend that sugar mommy is giving me money to give you, or I'm spending that money on you. Will you not call that cheating?
Okay, Jerry.
Wait, you can't drop me for my school gate and you gave me 20K because it has happened a couple of times. I should not take for
no, you don't take. No, you don't take.
Anybody that tells you no is clearly lying.
Hold on, wait, I want to respond to Toyo.
Anybody that
When the boyfriend was broke, and then you say you guys built up together.
Yep.
At that point when he didn't have money, if someone brought money and you are collecting, how do you think he made him feel?
You won't even see me to give in the first place.
Let me bust your bum.
Once you as a guy allow your girlfriend to talk about, you don't actually genuinely love the chick.
You don't genuinely.
Like Sheyi, you said Domashola, right?
Sadi.
And then Sadi.
Shola, we're talking with faith.
Okay, and Sadi.
Yeah, Sadi.
If they are guys, they have their girlfriends outside and they want to maintain that standard in this house.
So what about me? That have the love of my life already. And you now think I can just no, I can't do that. Very nice. Even date or not dating, outside the house, me and him will run things. It's not like I don't know, like I would like to hang out with him. I understand now. You don't need to explain.
It's an OG.
What's up? Wow.
My honest advice is just find somebody that really understands, because there's no perfect person out there.
True.
Like in relationship, friendship, marriage.
Housemates, Big Brother is enjoying the healthy conversations in the house this morning. You should continue your conversations, but you must now sing your every word instead of just speaking. Your challenge starts and ends at the sound of the buzzer. Throughout this challenge, no housemate is allowed to sleep. Also, the house... I'll read it again.
To my songs.
And what happens if you do just the same?
It's a hard life for us. We get this. We get this. It's a hard life.
Is it possible for the house to actually execute a challenge in an organized, coordinated, and less noisy manner? Is it possible for the house to actually obey every simple instruction of Big Brother regarding a challenge? For the sake of clarity, the challenge is for the house to continue their conversations musically, not going to silence or going to a noise battle or singing your favorite song. Carpish? So this is what we're gonna do. Morning versus love. Morning stay here. Love stay here. Middle ground. Who is the first speaker for money?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I would like to state that money is more important than love.
Housemates, Big Brother presents you a special challenge courtesy of Pepsi. The winner of this challenge will win 1.5 million naira and a 4-day all-expense-paid VVIP trip to One Africa Music Fest in Dubai. Day one is your rehearsal day. Intermittently, Big Brother will play some of your favorite songs into the house. The lyrics of the songs are provided for you in the Pepsi jars. For today's rehearsal, we would use 5 songs. The challenge is for each housemate to memorize their chosen lyrics and simply sing along to their part of a song whenever the song is played. So it is imperative that each housemate is very conversant with the songs and their lyrics. In the end, the house should feel like a solid choir. Good luck.
It don't matter, but what we learn as today, you know what I mean? So because tomorrow when they go bring instrumental,
you want 5, right? You say you want 5.
Of you, no, now, but we need to learn how together now.
He's still talking. Let her talk now. If I don't want to release, I won't release it.
If you don't want to, it's fine. Let her talk. She's talking.
Calm down. She's talking.
Let her talk. She's talking.
Shut the fuck up!
She's talking. Let her talk.
What is this? Every back and forth, it's always ladies. What is this? I did not say I am not doing. You always misunderstand somebody. I did not say I am not doing.
Can we just calm down?
Wait, if one fella not fail am, why you tell everybody? Now talk pass. They try to stop me we organize something and nobody will organize. How hard is this thing? Man and bro, I not do. When they do now, how hard can this be? This guy here, they do this, they do things. Everybody's gonna talk. Oh yeah, man, we do. The paper is there, read that thing over and over. Listen. It's disgusting. She's there putting numbers down now. I bet when I take her back.
I beg in the name of God. See, calm down. We have to do things like we're smart people here. We're not dumb. We all came here because of we're all unique people according to them. Do you understand? So we have to prove it to them. What's all this shouting every day unnecessary over unnecessary things? It doesn't make sense. We go out there and we show them that we can actually be unified. I beg you in the name of God.
Let's try one more time. If
yes,
not,
I'm ready. I'm ready. Party me, Ojo disco. This lovey, no be shop and go. Now because of you, I get goosebumps all over.
all over. This feeling got me falling all over. He gets.
I asked you if you were sleeping in your room because you're still in church and you were like, you're not sleeping in your room. And then I came inside and then you were under the blanket with Esther. The conversations we have, it's not, we do not have, we hardly have conversations. Me and you, we do not like this. We do not communicate. Not like this. We do not communicate a lot. So I feel like you do not have that communication thinking, and that's basic foundation of anything that would eventually want to happen for me.
Because I don't know how to express myself, I don't know how to put my emotions in check. Doesn't mean you should.
Nothing. I told you that I like you, and I'm so sad that you feel like I've told you about this thing before. This is not the first time you're sleeping on your bed. But then again, I just feel like there's a check or there's a limit. And then that's what they was telling me, that I didn't make that limit. And then that is where I'm trying to apologize now. If in any way it didn't show that I liked you in any way, I'm sorry about it, because I felt like I was showing it. Because I try to talk to you most times, but you're always with other people actually talking. And I just felt like you were communicating more with somebody, and that wasn't that's what I see.
She was more like the one person
that's what I see. Like if you guys have an understanding, you guys relate more than me and you do.
We don't.
That's the thing. We don't have that. That's the basic. That's the foundation of everything.
We only talked before.
So I don't know what happened.
Why can't
when I say I like somebody, I do like that person. I might not even if I try to withdraw back or I'm not talking to that person, doesn't mean that I'm not looking out for that person regardless of whatever is happening. So even the days that it has been like, okay, we've not spoken, there was no day that I did not watch out for you the best way I could. Do you understand?
See? It's not the way you assume.
I think since Sunday.
You have 10 seconds to leave the Big Brother
Basically,
house.
I just felt like, okay, there's a distance forming. After you said you need to get to know each other more, you need to talk more, and then you just don't talk to me. So I thought, okay, best case scenario, it's nothing, and it's not even a thought, it's just happened like that. And I thought, worst case scenario, and again, this thought came through my mind, that what if this actually is a game? This is all a game. Worst case scenario, what if actually you actually liked Kim and you're using me to make her jealous? That was also a worst case scenario. And now that she's gone out of the house, you don't need to use me to make her jealous anymore. That's what I also thought. And then I also thought, maybe because Ebika asked me the question and I was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, oh cool, yeah, fine. Like, Kathy's there, so it doesn't really matter. I don't need to invest in that anymore.
I was just surprised, I was just shocked. And as much as probably broke down, because I felt like I owed her one, and I could have probably, that was the only feeling that was there. Kathy, that I do not need you to make anybody feel jealous. And I do not like Kim.
Yeah, I think I know that.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. And I really didn't see the distance. Truthfully, I won't lie to you. But now you pointed it out. Like, I really, really see it. And I feel really ashamed of me. I didn't come here to love or to fall in love or to spend time with just one person or to have somebody love me back. I came with just love for everybody.
Same.
And then here I am with you. It's not something I planned. Even if I was going to have a strategy, wasn't this?
Same here.
I did not even come with a strategy.
It is. I just want to let you know, like, this is a really big thing for me to open up to, like, my heart to you. Like, it really, really is. And part of it for me is fear. Okay, because I've just thinking, like, was I being silly for doing that? Really, that's what I was thinking. That was really stupid to do that, and I would never do that in my normal